Hello, doctors. I'm Dr. Kim Jabrowski in Orange County, California. EHRiX asked me to take just a few moments of your time to share with you something that I'm very excited about. It's called the Electronic Health Records Information Exchange, EHRiX. I've looked all over, basically, for the right software to try and get compliant per the HITECH Act of 2009. I've seen a lot of softwares. I've been happy, actually, with none of them until I was introduced to EHRiX. And I'll tell you, we're going to share something with you here real quick that is not only simple and easy to operate, but the fact that we're able to get this at no cost is just the icing on the cake. The reason why the system is so simple is because they compartmentalize it, that you have a front office view for your front office staff that can only access the areas that you indicate with a password. We have a physician view, of course, and even a biller's view, so the billing person may only want to see a certain aspects of it. This software we're about to share with you is totally certified. The government makes the company jump through unbelievable hoops to get certified. Not very many companies out there can even achieve that level. Not only do we have that, we've met all the HIPAA security requirements, and it's just a joy to be able to share this with you. So first of all, with any other system, you want to log in, so we're going to put in our login that we set up, admin, A-D-M-I-N in this case. By the way, that was my picture there, so you know exactly who you're talking to here. The select view, we said again that we compartmentalize. Let's start in as an example with the front office, if we would. So I'll scroll up to the front office view. There we go, and log in. And you're going to see basically the view that you'll be able to see, you know, whenever the front office person logs into the system. You can see we have a scheduler here, an appointment book. You can change this around and see the whole entire week, and right now we have it the day. At the top, I just want to point out a little dashboard where we have the scheduler section. We have a patient section. We have the super bill section at the top. I'll just scroll back up to the top here real quick. And the super bill section for obviously the super bills, and then a maintenance area that we'll cover just very briefly in a minute. But what I love about the EHRiX program, it's all clean and neat. So many other systems out there, they're so complicated. Who cares if a system is sophisticated enough to take you to the moon and back if you can't figure it out and you waste endless hours with your staff trying to figure it out if you ever can. It just isn't the way to go, in my opinion. Right here, you can see that we have a message queue. So in real time, you can see any messages that are urgent or need to be addressed. This particular email is coming from a lab. And by the way, we interface directly with labs and vice versa, so that all of the lab results, in this case, populate it directly into the records. So there's no second or third movements that you have to do in your office to make that happen. We have a patient monitor, and this is what I think is really slick. First of all, EHRiX prides themselves in making this as painless as possible for us as physicians to be able to go paperless. That's a big enough headache for a lot of us anyway, even to go electronic. But they customize the system to be specific for our practice, whether we have 10 forms or 100 forms, they're going to customize it. But one way they start the customization is with this patient monitor. They give us a specific diagram of our office, and you can see I already have 2 patients in the waiting room, and I've got 1 in the vital room and exam room. And all you have to do to move someone from the waiting room, by the way, is drag their name to where you want it to go. And that's just that simple. And you know in real time, again, where everybody is in your office and how the patient flow is going. But I want to very quickly show you where the front office can uptake a patient real quickly as they walk in. They basically just click on a time that they want an appointment. And again, you could do it 1 day at a time, a week at a time, just whatever you want to do there. And it's very easy to for the patient to be created into the system. And on the right there, you'll see always there's a demographics detail that the front office can always know exactly, you know, what's happening at all times. You can see that the George Deckard in this case is actually a green color, and the rest of them are red. By highlighting the little round ball at the right, you can take any patient and make them live, if you will. We know right now that the George Deckard in the waiting room is the file that we're looking at in the information and the demographics. But if we were to highlight another patient, then they would become the patient that we're dealing with at any particular second.